मांडुक्य कारिका 2:11-12 से उभयोरपि वैतथ्यम भेदानाम स्थानयोर यदि को एतान बुद्धते भेदान को वै तेषाम विकल्पतः. If objects cognized in both the states of dream and waking be illusory, then who cognizes all these illusory objects and who again imagines them? कल्प्यति आत्मना आत्मानम आत्मदेव स्वमाया स्व एव बुद्धते भेदान इति वेदांत निश्चय. The self imagines itself through itself by the power of its own maya. The self itself cognizes these objects. This is the conclusion of Vedanta. Deep sleep or the vital force is the causal state or maya, or which sixth mantra of Mandukya Upanishad says, Yes yoni sarvasya prabho apyohi bhutana. This is the source of all, from which this whole universe emerges and into which they finally disappear. वेदारण्यक उपनिषद 439 से सो यज्ञ प्रोसपिति अस्य लोकस्य सर्वावतो मात्राम पादाय स्वयं व्यक्ति स्वयं निर्वाय स्वयं भाषा स्वयं ज्योतिषा प्रोसपिति अत्रायम पुरुष स्वयं ज्योतिर्भवति. When he dreams, he takes away little of the impressions of this waking state. He himself puts the body aside and himself creates a dream body in its place, revealing his own luster by his own light and dreams. In this state, the man himself becomes the light. प्रश्न उपनिषद 4:5 से अत्रैष देव स्वप्ने महिमा मानम अनुभवति यद दृष्टम दृष्टम अनुपश्यति सुतम सुतम एव अर्थम अनुशुनोति देश दिगंतरेश प्रत्यय अनुभूतम पुनः पुनः प्रत्यय अनुभवति दृष्टम च अदृष्टम च श्रुतम च अनुभूतम च अननुभूतम च सत् च असत् च सर्वम पश्यति सर्वः पश्यति. In this state, the mind experiences greatness. It sees again what it has seen, hears again whatever was heard, experiences again and again what it had experienced in different places and directions. It perceives all by becoming all. That was seen and not seen, heard and not heard, experienced and not experienced, real or unreal. It sees all by becoming all. Verse 2:13 says, विकारोति परान भावान अंतःचित्ते व्यवस्थितान नियंत्रस्तो बहिश्चित्त एवं कल्प्यते प्रभु. The Lord manifests diversely mundane things existing in the mind. Turning the mind outward, He creates the well-defined things as well as undefined things. Thus the Lord imagines. Verse 2:14 says, चित्काला ही अंतस्तु द्वे कालास्तो ये वही कल्पिता एव ते सर्वे विशेषो नो अन्य हेतुका. Things that exist internally last as long as the thoughts last, and things that are externally related to 2 points of time are all imaginations. Their identification is not caused by anything else, or they are apprehended only during the time of imagination. Those that are possessed of 2 times, that is, related to 2 different times, are mutually determined, such as he stayed during the milking means that the cow is milked as long as he stayed. Thus, external factors mutually determine each other. The fact that external objects have the distinction of being related to 2 points of time has no other reason but that of being imagined. Here too, the illustration of dream fits in. Verse 2:15 says, Objecta ev ye antastu, sputa ev so ye vahi, kalpita ev te sarve, vishasasto indriyantare. Those that exist within the mind as mere subjective imaginations, none as unmanifested, as well as those manifested outside as perceived objects, all are mere imaginations. The difference lying only in the sense organs by means of which they are cognized. Objects perceived within as unmanifested and perceived outside through eyes etc. as manifested gross entities are not due to the existence of objects themselves. Such distinction is seen in dream as well. Both these are mere forms of thought or imagined ideas of the perceiver. Verse 2:16 says, Jivam kalpete purvam tato bhavan prithak vidhan vahyan adhyatmikas seva yatha vidyas tatha smriti. First he imagined the individual being, then he imagined various entities, objective and subjective, that are perceived. The individual gets his memory in accordance with the thoughts and impressions he has. The jiva is of the nature of cause and effect. Such jiva is first imagined by the Lord, like the imagination of a snake on a rope. Then he imagined nature of the jiva, such as vital force etc., both external and internal, dividing them into action, instruments, and results. The jiva, who is the product of imagination and competent to effect further imagination, has his memory determined by his own inherent nature. Knowledge is followed by memory similar to that knowledge. Idea of food and drink, which is the cause, is followed by the idea of satisfaction, which is the effect. From their awareness arises their memory, and from that memory again arises their awareness. In this way, he imagines diversely the things both external and internal to be mutually the causes and the effects.